Hi, everyone. This is Michelle Gramolia, and I am the president and CEO here at Woodland Pond. So I have a number of updates today, and I apologize for the delay. It's just been already a very, very busy week, and it's only the first day of our business week. So just a couple of things of note. Today in the pack at 2 p.m., we have an excellent introduction to what we are calling the Summer of Savings. And if you have not seen the blurb that was included on the front of your Woodland Life newsletter this month, that explains sort of what our sustainability committee and management team is looking to accomplish with the Summer of Savings. We're looking at 4 areas of consumption that we want to try to reduce while we go through the summer. And we're looking at doing it in a way that's measurable. So taking prior year data or prior month data, whatever might be comparable, and utilizing that to really help us quantify how successful our savings efforts are going to be. So if you'd like to learn more about what we're planning for the summer and ways that you can help, we'd love to have you come at 2 o'clock today in the pack for that meeting, and we'll explain to you exactly what we're doing, where we can use your help, and what we hope to accomplish there. Thursday, very important and exciting new opportunity at Woodland Pond. We are going to be holding an information session hosted by the daughter of Craig and Betsy Haight, Linda Ferrante. She will be in the pack at 1 p.m. to explain what the New Paltz Rotary Club hopes to accomplish with a Woodland Pond sub-Rotary Club, I guess we could call it. But basically, as an offset or an offshoot of the New Paltz Rotary Club, Linda would like to bring the love and the spirit that her parents both had for Rotary, and have that carry on in their honor here at Woodland Pond. So a Woodland Pond Rotary Club. And for those that aren't familiar with Rotary Club, it's a service organization, very common in civil and civic endeavors. So it's a great opportunity for those residents and staff members that are looking for an opportunity to be part of a service organization. And I'm not exactly sure what Linda has in mind, but she's got a great vision for how this could work really well at Woodland Pond and give some of you something to do if some of the activities and so forth aren't necessarily up your alley. So everyone is welcome to that. And again, that information session is going to be at 1 o'clock in the pack on Thursday, the 23rd. Let's see. We've also got tomorrow, Wednesday, the 22nd at 2 p.m. in the pack, Hudson Valley Medical Health Choices is coming to campus they are affiliated with hospice, and they're coming to talk about what palliative care means. Many of you are peripherally familiar with this term and what palliative care means versus therapeutic care. But this is a way for you to really learn more about one of your options as you continue to age. Palliative care, by definition, is a little bit more or less intrusive than therapeutic medicine, and it focuses on comfort, the comfort of the patient or the resident. And it is an option for those that wish to live out their final days in the most comfortable setting without necessarily a million tests and visits to the hospital and so forth. So if you're interested in learning more about palliative care, please do attend this tomorrow at 2 p.m. in the pack. And those are some calendar highlights for the week. Just a couple of other things. You're going to see notifications that on Tuesday of this week, it's our next upcoming lawn treatment. I know last time we got the notice out the day before and that wasn't enough. So today is Tuesday. You're being notified that our next lawn treatment will be on this Friday, the 24th. And we will make sure that the signs go up in the mailroom and at concierge for that. There is an untreated portion of the lawn sort of across the street outside of my office and then heading south. And you'll see it on the map. So if you look for the map of the announcement with the lawn treatment, you'll see that on there. The last thing I just wanted to mention before I talk about filming is that on Tuesday of next week, the firm that we use to help us grind down trip hazards on our sidewalks and walkways, they come periodically. They haven't been here in a couple of years because of COVID and other things, but they're coming on Tuesday to walk the perimeter, walk the property, look at the sidewalks, steps, walkways, etc., and identify with Tom Tango those places that need to have their sidewalks ground down. And this happens, periodically, because the ground shifts and, one edge of a concrete paver might, stick up. So we have them come in periodically. They have a grinding process that works down that uneven ledge with the intention of avoiding trip hazards. So as always, if you ever see a situation you think we need to be aware of it, please let us know. But they will be here Tuesday to do an assessment. They will give Tom a proposal, and then we'll get that work started in the next couple of weeks, hopefully, assuming that they are available. Okay, so filming. So we have had a very busy weekend of negotiation with the folks at Poker Face with Peacock, which is the NBC Peacock filming series that is hoping to film here starting next week here on campus. I gave you an update last week. Most of you are aware of it at this point. And we have come to a successful negotiation contingent on their ability to successfully negotiate the use of Dedrick's space. Because as you all know, Dedrick's is owned by a private company and they have to, negotiate their use of that space. It's one of their spaces that they're looking to film in. And my understanding is that negotiation is close to being completed. So at this point, we are all assuming that, I'm going to read through the contract, make sure everything agrees with what we've discussed. But we are looks like we are going to have the filming happening here on campus starting next Tuesday. So in anticipation of that, their crew will actually start here on campus on this Thursday. And once we get the schedule finalized, I will be putting it out in a complete memo, hopefully by the end of the day today or first thing tomorrow, so that everyone knows. But they do have sets to build both inside and outside, and it looks like they're going to start that build out work this Thursday. That means that concierge will be closed for sure starting Thursday, possibly tomorrow afternoon. All traffic will go through the library double doors, and we will have ample signage. All normal concierge activities, including computer work, phone work, all of that, monitoring of your personal alarm systems, all of that will all take place at the temporary concierge that will be located in the library. So everything that you would normally do at concierge or through the main doors by concierge, you'll do through the double doors at the library. It will be the same hours, it will be the same staff, but you will do it through the library. Very important, once the lobby closes, and again, we will put this information out in a memo either tonight or tomorrow, all traffic from the southern side, basically to the left of the community building, will route through the bistro area of the dining room. So you'll be going through the back doors of the dining room and traveling through the bistro to get to your destinations on the pub side of campus. Because again, the lobby is going to be completely closed once they start working, and we'll have plenty of signs and everything else. So rather than kind of coming through the lobby, you're going to go through the bistro area to get to the bank or to the pub or to visit a friend in the North Wing or in the health center or whatever you need to do. So again, that's a rerouting of the traffic. Again, everything will be well marked. We believe that on Thursday of this week, their prep work and their build out work will be primarily outside in the garden, the community garden areas. So if you do have a community garden plot, you are going to want to, just make sure that, you know what status it's in and so forth. We do not expect any of them to be touched, but I'm not positive that once filming starts that you will be able to access those. So we're going to be playing this by ear a little bit as we go. Dedrick's is going to be the single disrupted service that we're going to have while filming is going on. So Dedrick's will be closed from this Friday throughout all of filming next week, and then the early part of the following week while they break everything down. So again, we are going to be posting ample signs, but Dedrick's storefront here at Woodland Pond will be closed starting this Friday. Your medications will still be delivered here and you will obtain them from concierge. Again, this will all be in a memo, but Dedrick's itself will be closed. Right now, we're working to find out if there's a possibility that Jeannie might be able to do home deliveries of over-the-counter medications, the other things that you typically would get at Dedrick's. But as of right now, We expect Dedrick's to be completely closed starting this Friday, and that should last for about 10 days. So if you need things from Dedrick's, please try to anticipate that and get them now. Again, medication delivery will happen daily, as it did during COVID, and those will come into concierge, and then concierge will contact you to pick those things up in the library. Very, very important. If you have anything at concierge right now that you think you're going to need to pick that up today or tomorrow. So that's packages, anything in your green cubbies. We need to completely clear that area. We may be doing some deliveries to you to kind of clear the area, but once everything gets cleared totally out, we will be relocating everything to concierge. But as we go through this process, it's going to be very important that every day when you get a notification that you have a package, that you come down and get it as quickly as possible. Strictly because the library isn't going to be able to hold the same amount of volume of goods and service or goods and supplies as it would if we were open here at concierge. The fire panel will not be impacted. We will still be able to access that. Again, all of your PERS alarms, everything that concierge normally does, they're going to be doing just from a satellite location. Trip pickups, or if you typically have someone that meets you to get you, we are going to be indicating with signs and cones where those folks should go. But as of right now, we do not anticipate that the circle will be barricaded, with the exception of one evening when they are doing some filming in the front of the property. So we do expect all normal front door traffic, so to speak, to still come to the front door underneath the porte-cochere. But just rather than coming into the lobby doors, they're just going to take a quick right and go into the library doors. So it's a little bit of a farther walk. We are putting up a white tent outside of those double doors where the library is, so that we can, if we have folks that need to wait outside, that you have a protection there from either rain or the sun. You won't have full coverage, so you probably will want to make sure that whoever's picking you up, or if it's our staff, we'll have plenty of umbrellas. It won't be an issue. But the buses we expect to still come to the circle here. If you have somebody that's coming to pick you up or drop you off, they can still come to the circle. We may be making some changes to the patterns for parking in the big lot in front, just because that is close to the library doors. We're having a planning meeting tomorrow morning as a team, and then we'll have some more information for you on that. So it is going to be a lot of, sort of dealing with things as they come up on each individual day. Again, the areas that we expect to be impacted are the garden area beyond the art studio for a couple of days while they film a scene there in that garden area. The lobby and Dedrick's will be offline for the duration. And then the hallway outside of the salon and the independent living conference room will be impacted for a few days. So if you typically do any activities in that aisle conference room, we will be contacting you to get those moved. As of right now, we expect Sharon's hours in the salon to be primarily open. There may be one day that's disrupted, but again, we will be in touch with you with that schedule as soon as we have all of our ducks in a row. Again, we're sort of, working, they sort of work, at the last minute, and then we are being responsive to that. We have already communicated this plan with all the rescue squad, the fire department, and the police department. All are aware that our normal services will be provided as usual, but that there will be some filming activity on campus. They're also all aware that they will just take the double doors at the library rather than the double doors at the main entrance for things that they need to do here on campus. So, we're really working with everybody to try to make this as seamless as possible, though we do anticipate a good amount of interruption and disruption because there's going to be major filming going on here on campus. So again, as of right now, we expect preparation to begin this Thursday or Friday, filming to begin next Tuesday, filming to proceed through July 5th, and then in the days following July 5th would be when the film crew comes and breaks everything down. So it looks like we should be resuming normal campus activities towards the end of the week of July 4th. So that's what we know at this time. If you have questions or comments or concerns for me at all, please do get in touch with me. My direct line is 845-256-5501. Again, that's 845-256-5501. You can leave a message with me at concierge. You can send me an email. You can stop in if I'm available. I want to answer any questions that you have. Again, please do look for a memo. I think we'll actually get it out tomorrow at midday, because that will allow us to have had our team planning meeting tomorrow at 9:30. So tomorrow by midday, which is Wednesday, you should look for a memo from me that outlines all of the details of what we have know at that time. But of all of the things that I've just discussed, the most important thing for you to understand is that Dedrick's will be closed starting this Friday. Again, medications will be delivered to you through concierge, but the actual storefront and all of the items in the storefront will be closed as of Friday. So I think that's all that I had to share at the moment. I'm sure that more will come up as we go through this. Certainly there will be. And we will come up with ways to continue to communicate changes. Hopefully at this point, you've all gotten the message that if you're interested in being an extra, the film crew is taking photographs from us and names and contact information for residents that are interested in perhaps being an extra. They do have very limited spots, and I think a lot of you are interested. So if you do have an interest in that, please do call concierge today by 1 o'clock. We need to have you come and have your photograph taken so that we can send it over to the film crew as soon as possible. So thank you so much for your patience. It'll be an exciting, stressful time here at Woodland Pond. But a year from now, we'll see ourselves on the Peacock network on Poker Face. So I will talk to you all soon. Thank you.